Get out of here.
Okay, here we are with a Hall of Fame trainer and an ESPN announcer, Mr. Teddy Atlas. Teddy, how would you rate the left hook knockout that Kendal Holt threw today?
Oh, it was terrific. But let's be honest, it's not just how you rate it, it's who you're landing it with. Diaz has been susceptible to left hooks, taking nothing away from Holt. Beautiful left hook, because he set it up nice. He went downstairs to the body. Yeah, see, you shook a little there. And then that's what happened. He went downstairs to the body, took the eye contact of Diaz downstairs, and then bang, came upstairs, and it was a perfect setup. It was a very effective punch. But again, he landed it against a guy who's been susceptible to left hooks in the past. Diaz has been knocked out 3 times, or was it, no, 4 times. Diaz has been knocked out. 4 of his 6 losses have been by knockout, and he's been knocked out by a left hook. He has trouble picking up the left hook, and to the credit of Holt, he threw a beautiful one.
Did you know that he was injured in the first round, that he injured his right shoulder?
Who's he now?
Holt.
No, it didn't look like it. He was after that he was throwing pretty good right hands. If that's injured, I'd hate to see him when he's healthy, because it looked pretty good to me. He was throwing some really good right hands, you know, which were there for him, because again, Diaz is a little susceptible on that side too. He's a little slow with his jabs sometimes, and sometimes he doesn't get full extension. He jabs from a little close, and you can come over top with the right hand, and early on, you could see Holt was looking to do that.
Okay, thank you. Let's go back to the last week. What did you think about Manny Pacquiao Shane Mosley fight?
I thought that one guy only really came to fight. I mean, Mosley, maybe he got some of the desire of fighting taken away in the 3rd round. Maybe he was thinking about competing more, and then in the 3rd round when he got dropped, he said, hey, forget about that, I'm just going to look to survive now. But the bottom line is that Mosley, at close to 40 years of age, really didn't fight to win. He fought to survive, you know. And really, Bob Arum and them did a good job of selling that promotion with a 40-year-old guy who had a good name, but his last couple fights, he hadn't shown much. And sure enough, that was consistent. He didn't show much last week either.
What about Manny Pacquiao? Did you think he did his best?
You know, be honest with you, there were boos in that arena. I was there covering it for Sports Center, and most of the boos were pointed towards Mosley, no doubt about it, because he didn't put forth the effort you want to see a guy put forth, especially when he's making that kind of money and he gets in the ring. And without the fans paying the money, you know, there is no fight. So you do have a responsibility to put forth your best effort when you get in there and you sign a contract to do that. But some of those boos were a little bit for Manny too, a little bit, because he had a guy in front of him who it looked like he just wanted to survive, looked like he didn't want to compete at a certain point, and almost like he didn't want to be there, and it looked like Manny could have done more to get rid of him. He could have went after more, and it looked like Manny fell into a mode where he was going to do enough to win the fight, but not really push it further than that.
We're hearing that Manny next will fight Juan Manuel Marquez. Do you think Marquez will do better than Mosley?
Oh yeah, I think you might do better. I mean, you know, and taking nothing away from Mosley, he's been a great champion and terrific in and out of the ring. He really has been. But leading up to this fight, I think it was more about selling a fight than really that we were ever going to have a competitive fight. Because at this point in his career, he wasn't prepared mentally or physically at close to 40 years of age to give a competitive effort. And Marquez, at the age, I think he's 37 now, he will give a much better effort. You know, and he always gives Pacquiao trouble. He's had 2 fights with him. One was a draw, one was a split decision loss. A lot of people would make an argument that he won both fights. And so some guys suit up well with certain guys. They just do well with certain guys. And Marquez seems to do really well with Pacquiao. He suits up really well with him.
So here it is from Mr. Teddy Atlas' mouth to your ears. Thank you very much.